Okay, we're going to be talking about cognitive load theory as part of the working memory model. So cognitive load theory is really just about the total amount of mental effort and working memory resources used to move your memories from short-term memory store to long-term memory store. So because we have limited working memory capacity, information exceeding this capacity can cause overload and cause individuals to be overwhelmed. There are three types of cognitive load. There's the intrinsic load, so how difficult the task you're performing is in itself. So, for example, calculus would have a higher level of intrinsic load as compared to simple arithmetic. There is extraneous load, which is the amount of difficulty processing something. So, in terms of an example, it would be like if you were studying and you are also playing music at the same time, or someone is talking to you, that's an example of extraneous load. It's really just the things around you, around your environment, that contribute to making your processing of the current information harder. So just situational variables. And then there's germane load. And germane load is the effort needed to move your short-term memory into your long-term memory. So the effort needed to actively process and do that schema-driven storage forming of memories. So cognitive load can be increased through the complexity of the task, the difficulty of the task, pressure, and distractions around you. The complexity of the task is really just how deep or how complicated the task is. They might not actually be very difficult for you to do, but if there's a lot of different elements to it, your load can build up. The difficulty of the task is not only inherent to the task, but also about how the learner perceives the task. Pressure could be any type of external pressure. Maybe you're on a tight deadline. That would increase your cognitive load. Distractions around you, external stimuli, that's also going to increase your cognitive load because it's going to make you harder to focus on what you're actually doing in front of you. One big link here to the IB psychology syllabus is technology and how technology plays a role in either reducing or increasing your cognitive load. So technology can reduce our cognitive load because it takes apart a large chunk of information and breaks it down into smaller, more manageable pieces that we can take at a time. So that's really helpful because we don't want to suddenly be overwhelmed with a block of text, and you're able to separate this block of text. But the thing is, on the other hand, technology also makes it so that you are increasing your cognitive load because there are so many interactive features that can really distract you and take you away from the content you're trying to look at. Cognitive load theory just kind of contributes to how easy it is for someone to process things at a given time. Because no matter how skilled or capable an individual is, there's always going to be a time when the information they're getting is going to exceed that capacity. So take things slow and don't overflow yourself. And your cognitive processes. Otherwise, it's pretty difficult to recover and retain the same motivation you are to doing a certain task when there's so much coming at you from every angle.